sent for me, President Ikon? President Ikon? President Ikon! President Ikon! Apolla!
Oh, God! General Steinberg! Good to see you. How are things on Venus?
Hot! Very hot. It's freaking Venus! How are things on Earth?
Horribly! Have you seen what these blockheads in Galaxian magazine wrote about me?
Oh, yeah, of course. Look, I saw you were on the cover of the new issue.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice picture.
Did you get your hair done?
I did. They make it sound like I don't know what I'm doing at all. I don't know who they think prevented the Martian missile crisis, but it sure wasn't this Dave Hertz fellow everybody's been oohing and awing over.
Don't worry about Dave Hertz. He isn't going to win the political election. After all, his campaign slogan is, if you don't vote for Hertz, our political system will hurt. It's blatantly dramatically incorrect.
I know, but did you see the polls? I got less than a quarter of the vote.
Yeah, wasn't that in New Jersey? You know how unpredictable they are.
And that's true. They say that New Jersey has been the jankiest place on Earth even since before our World War III in the 21st century.
Wasn't World War III inadvertently caused by an angry American pop star?
I thought there was like a reality television star, but either is plausible. Okay. Listen to this article. 47 reasons why Apolla Ikon is going to lose the 2388 Earthen election.
Oh, I don't know. That sounds pretty biased.
Reason number 1. She is a psycho who is constantly endangering all of our lives.
Well, you did almost get us sucked up into a black hole nearly 3 weeks ago.
Hey, opening that black hole was the only way to get rid of that supervillain who was trying to blow up Saturn.
Don't hit me!
You know my philosophy, Jasper. I will do anything to keep everyone safe, even if it means risking all of their lives.
Okay, better change the mission statement.
Reason number 2. Her fashion sense looks like it's from the 21st century. What's so wrong with that? It's not my fault. I can't follow these insane futuristic fashion trends that are supposedly sweeping the galaxy. Look at that. Who wears that? Okay, reason number 3. She's an incompetent politician. They hate me.
I don't know what hates you.
Reason number 7? We hate her. Reason number 12. She can't dance. Now that is just downright liable. You see, I made it to season 776 of Dancing with the Stars.
What's Dancing with the Stars?
It is a 383-year-old earthen tradition that nobody has paid attention to for the last 380 years. Reason number 24. Let's see, reason number 24.
Oh, maybe you should just stop reading that.
You're in here too. And the celebrities on the scene section, yeah. Here it is. General Jasper Steinberg of Venus, intergalactic voice of reason.
Well, I have been known as a voice of reason.
Negotiates with Neptunian authorities over their breach in the Intergalactic Unification Act of 2321.
I did do that.
Well, Earth's president, Apolla Ikon, intergalactic voice of impulsive spontaneity, threats to destroy a photographer's camera at a political rally. There was an explanation behind that.
I'm sure there was.
Oh, what though?
What is it?
Celebrity of the week! Earthen presidential candidate, Dave Hertz. Last month, Hertz attended a charity banquet to help save the Earth's endangered prairie dog population. We spoke with Hertz about the upcoming election, as well as his new line of 2380s fashion. Headbands and perms are coming back, said Hertz as he watched a model flaunt his hip new neon aerobics wear. But you know what's not coming back? Apolla Ikon. Get it? Because she's not going to be elected. Because I'm going to be elected. Ha, 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 ha. A vote for Hertz is a vote for fashion and compassion. Hertz then held up an adorable prairie dog, who strangely did not attempt to claw his face off, and even posed for our photographers. What a guy!
You should stop reading those trashy tabloids.
I know, they just make me so angry. Anyway, what did you want to discuss with me?
You called me in.
I did. Oh yeah, I did. Didn't I? Oh, yes, that's right. We need to discuss the current Martian crisis.
Oh God, there's another Mars crisis.
I was just debriefed this morning. Do you remember Horatio Normo?
Yeah, the Mercury who won Mercury's independence?
Yeah, the one who became Chancellor of Europa. Do you remember how we all thought that he was a genuinely caring, charismatic, well-mannered individual who had undeniable swagger?
He was a nice guy. I don't remember that last part, but go
Oh
on.
my God! Well, yesterday he launched a full-scale invasion of Mars. Turns out he wasn't as caring, charismatic, and well-mannered as we'd assumed. His swagger was but a fallacy, Jasper.
I can imagine. So, how much of the planet has he
He
occupied?
planted his ships in every major Martian military spaceport, captured every major city, and blockaded the entire planet.
And the invasion started yesterday?
Yes.
How did he get that far?
I don't know. Some flunky in the Martian Guard probably fell asleep on the job. But anyway, he's threatening to launch an assault on the planet unless he's given control of it right now.
So what do you think that we should do?
I don't know. That's why I asked you in here. I trust your instincts. I suppose that the Supreme Governor of Venus would have given you a heads up on this whole thing and you'd have some ideas.
He's on vacation. Even Saturn.
Oh, here it's beautiful there.
Look,
Actually, my husband and kids are on vacation there right now.
they seem to go on vacation quite a bit.
I send them on vacation whenever I'm about to make a controversial decision. So what do you think we should do on this?
Do you really want my opinion?
Yes?
We disagree on everything.
Like when?
Like when? Okay. Remember during the Mercurian Revolution, you decided that you wanted to keep sending rations to a planet that was controlled by a trigger-happy tyrant who had access to a gamma ray.
The people need to eat, Jasper. We aren't futuristic enough to have invented a cure for hunger.
I, on the other hand, proposed trade embargoes, numerous sanctions, and tried to implement Article 5 of the Cosmic Treason Act that would have revoked all of its rights as a planet.
It's a good thing we didn't do any of that.
We were about to, until you decided to pay a personal visit to the dictator himself to discuss cosmic basketball.
It's called diplomacy.
It's called befriending the enemy, who's not only a totalitarian warlord, but a violent lunatic.
He was a little bit crazy, but everything turned out well.
Miraculously, no one would have known that you would have sent in the troops to aid the rebels at the same time you went on a sports bar crawl with him.
Ooh, that was a wild night.
I don't need to know about it. So, do you want my opinion?
Duh, buddy.
If Horatio Normo has captured all of Mars, he probably has all the imports and exports. He also has troops stationed all around the planet as well. All he needs left to do is to have the government just officially surrender to him, and then that's it. By the way, where is Mars' Prime Minister?
Oh, Carmela Yeager. She's hiding out in the Martian wilderness right now. She's trying to stage a guerrilla movement against the forces of Europa and reclaim the capital city.
If Horatio Normo captures Carmela Yeager, he's definitely going to want to hold her hostage and deplete all the planet's resources until they give in. What we need to do is at least send someone in there to protect her.
Agreed.
Good. Also, if Europa is the site of all of Horatio Normo's wealth, then I propose that we do some sort of trade embargo or sanction on them.
Whoa, whoa, we are not sanctioning Europa.
Not this again.
If we sanction Europa, it will make the forces even angrier, and they won't just be hostile toward the Martians, but they will be hostile towards us. Anyway, Mars is a very potentially self-sufficient planet. If we impose a trade embargo, it very likely won't do any harm to their economy whatsoever.
Why are you so anti-sanction?
Jackson, my fellow Galaxian, there comes a time in every intergalactic politician's life when she must ask herself, to sanction or not to sanction? That, of course, is the question. And in my case, the answer to that question has always been no. For you see, the only thing that our sketchy intergalactic adversaries hate more than sanctions are the people who impose sanctions upon them. You may remember that 107 years ago, our intergalactic community imposed sanctions on the unruly moon of Triton, and in return, they launched a successful nuclear attack against Neptune, which led to the destruction of the Neptunian Museum of Modern Art. Never has such a horrific sight been seen as when we witnessed the already ugly pieces of art melting in the flames of Triton's mega cannons. I can recall many other instances beyond the Neptunian art apocalypse in 2361, when sanctions did not end well. They never end well. Ever! You see, Jasper, I have a dream that one day we will not rely on sanctions to solve our intergalactic shortfalls. Nay, one day we will solve our problems with love, and hugs, and caring, and sharing, and such. And when that day comes, the only thing that we will have to fear is ourselves.
Okay, well, you filled your inspirational speech quota for the next 3 hours.
Indeed.
So, what do you think we should do?
I say we give Moro a second chance.
What do you mean?
Get him hooked on a hobby, like cosmic bowling or jamming on a musical instrument of some sort. Give him a chance to redeem himself as a decent human being.
What can it do for us?
If he's really dedicated, he might devote all his time to his new hobby and give up on being a tyrant.
You know, that sounds like a horrible idea.
Fine! We'll send in our troops to face the threat head on!
Is there something wrong, Apolla?
I need to tell you the real reason why I asked you to come here.
Did you ask me in here just to take Cosmo selfies? Because I sure
No! It's something else. My career is failing, Jasper.
Oh God, no it's not.
Yes! Yes, it is. Those polls in New Jersey weren't the only ones I lost. I also lost in Neo-Canada, Modern Zealand, and the United Arab Emirates. Part 2. These campaign ads and the media and the space television channels are constantly out there trying to paint me like a careless, heartless train wreck of a politician. And voters always go on those old social sites to anonymously say mean things about me, and you know what? Eventually it gets to you.
I can imagine.
It's tough, living in the limelight. Universal dream. For those who wish to see. Those who wish to be must put aside the alienation, get on with the fascination, the real relation, the underlying theme.
Did you just quote a progressive 400-year-old rock ballad by the Rush?
Maybe. But that's not the point. The point is that between the media and the other intergalactic politicians, I found that no one else cares about doing their best to help this galaxy.
You care?
Of course I care, Jasper. I'm just trying to stop the madness. Somebody has to, like, Martian crisis right here, somebody has to help deal with it. Because you know what the rest of the intergalactic committee is going to do? matter in her planet's rings, and Jupiter's galactic ambassador is going to try to sell machinery to Pluto, and Pluto's emperor is going to whine about how his planet never gets as much attention as Venus, and the supreme governor of Venus is on vacation, so he won't even be there, and the only person who's able to help us get anything done is Carmela Yeager. But oops, she's still stuck on Mars, which is under the threat of a massive invasion, which is the original reason why the meeting will be taking place in the first place.
That was intense.
And we both know that even if everybody set aside their personal agendas and helped solve the Martian problems, no one would even listen to any of my ideas, because they all think I'm crazy. They make fun of how I constantly put the planet at risk every once in a while, and how inexperienced they believe me to be, even though I am a successful guerrilla warrior, trained rebel, master of martial arts, the liberator of the moon, author of a dozen ancient alien theory novels, and an accomplished bassist and backup vocalist. Who am I kidding? I'm a failure, and a joke, and a complete and absolute fool.
You're Earth's president, Apolla Ikon, intergalactic spacewoman. You helped liberate Mercury, you ended the Martian missile crisis, and you even helped prevent an alien invasion.
My office might be bugged by the media. Don't say anything about aliens. There are no aliens! Please disregard any talk of aliens. Aliens have not and will never exist.
Someone's paranoid.
You're darn straight I am. There's a bug around every corner in here. The walls have eyes, and the ventilation system has ears, and the mini fridge in the break room has...
I get the idea.
What am I gonna do? This job is my life.
Wait, I thought you said your kids were your life.
That's what my PR guy told me to say. In politics, your level of family orientation is directly proportional to your likability.
I guess that makes sense.
Can't imagine not being the one to swoop in and save the day. Behind the woman who opens black holes and occasionally wipes out matter in its entirety every now and again, there's a restless spirit who longs to protect her galaxy from dangers beyond what we've seen before. I wanted to show them that spirit, but I guess it's too late now.
Oh, God, it's never too late. Look, no matter what happens in the next election, you have people who admire you for all the work that you've done. We all do. You're gonna make it.
Jasper, you're too kind. Give me a hug, buddy.
Okay.
And now, let's go sanction Europa.
Wait a minute, you're actually gonna go with my idea?
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
You know what? Let's just go with your idea.
Yes! Okay, we're gonna get Horatio hooked on Sudoku and Scrabble and Galactic Golf and Space and
Oh my God. There's an urgent meeting on Venus that I have to get to. You have to let me know how everything goes on Mars, okay?
Oh, but thanks, Jasper.
Okay, yeah. Send me a hello, miss.
Oh, hello! You know what, amigo?
Very solid.